Hello, Katie here, and today I am going to walk you through how to make your own abstract acrylic painting little miniature sketchbook. I used acrylic paints, pencil, and then posca pen. After I had put the book together, I went back in and I used a bunch of posca markers to create more detail. This I took from Helen Wells, her one-page sketchbook. So this was one sheet of watercolor paper that I had, one big sheet, and I just painted on it an abstract painting, and then I folded it into this sweet little book, little sketchbook using her method. I hope you enjoy. I love to start out with some mark making, which I do with a pencil. It just kind of sets me up to loosen me up and give me somewhere to go. I like to follow the lines with my paintbrush and fill in the colors. And it's just something that kind of allows my mind to rest and to kind of go away so I can drop in. I always start with a color palette, and in this case I'm using Azo Gold, Indanthrene Blue, Cadmium Red Dark, just a tad, and Titanium White to build up this painting. And lots of different colored, different size brushes, so I can make small marks and big marks and even some scratching through with an X-Acto to show the layers that are underneath the top painting. This technique allows me to just let go and have a good time. I don't have to worry about the whole composition because I'm going to fold everything up like you see now. So I can kind of just play, and I'm going to add more paint to it anyways with my posca pens later. So this watercolor paper was actually very easy to fold, and it lined up really nicely. I did wait a few hours before doing this so that I could use my ruler to really flatten those lines out and get those creases really tight so that when the book comes together, it's just better to have those creases really sharp. As I said before, I'm using Helen Wells' technique for her one-page sketchbook, and you can find directions on how to make this on her website that are wonderful. So far, I folded it in half, then I folded it in half the other way. Now I'm going to flip these edges up and crease those. And what ends up happening is you have like a W or an M. If you have a W or an M, then you know you did it right. See that? Looks like an M. And I'm going to cut along those seams just to the middle there. And all of a sudden magic happens. What? Look at that. That is so cool. These are so fun and so easy to make. I will glue the pages together. I do take that extra step at the end. And then every night when I'm hanging out, maybe I'm watching a little TV, I can doodle in my sketchbook and add to it with my posca pens. I hope you find this video inspiring and go make your own one-page sketchbook tonight.